Day 4 of the event saw the racers leave Cameron Corner at 4 a.m. and travel through the Strzelecki track by Lake Blanche, Marie, Stewart Creek, and finally overnight at William Creek.
Line, Bob? Eh? What's the line?
Oh, this is the Cannon camper here.
Disaster befell several competitors on day 4.
Just a bit of a minor problem. We had a bit of trouble with the front axle, and now we've got a bit of trouble with the back axle. So we can't actually go in a forward motion. I want to go home.
Ross Dunkerton, who was leading the event, had major problems with the prototype Pajero, and he and Fred were forced to find other means of transportation.
With Dunkerton and Gacentas out, the officers take over the lead. Not far behind them is a man who has completed every safari, making him a safari hero, Andy Stott.
We've had a good day today. Dunkerton is out, and all of a sudden here we are 3 days into the event and we're in second position. I think I'd prefer to be in this position in about 5 days' time. We're a little early to be where we are, but we're strong. There's nothing wrong with the car. We've buttoned off a little bit in the pace to try and look after the car. But things are looking good, and my only dilemma at the moment is the apprentice in my old car from last year is breathing down my neck.
David and Kate Officer paved the way for the Ralliart team with a lead of 5 minutes, 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's a little bit earlier than we'd like to be at first, I guess. There's still a week to go before we get to Darwin, but oh well, that's the way it goes, and we'll do the best we can to stay there.
Believe it or not, you need a good, powerful set of legs to ride a motorbike. We caught up with horticulturist John Hendricks, who's leading the two-wheelers. This could be his chance for back-to-back Australian safari wins.
Yeah, everything's been going quite good today. I've had no real troubles. Everything's going smooth. I think the other riders have just been having a little bit of drama.
Speaking about drama, Rod Jones in the Nissan Patrol has dropped back through the field to 11th position, the constant grind taking its toll on the most essential
A
item.
bit of a disaster today with brakes. We had the right front caliper virtually explode, and we had to break that off, and then with using just the rear brakes, then the left rear went. So then we made up a rear caliper out of both, and then struggled in, but we lost a tremendous amount of time, which is unfortunate. It's now put me out of an outright position at the moment.
Well, one of only 3 female bike riders, Kay Gilgariff, so close to home in Alice Springs, where she's a doctor, found herself out of the race.
Oh, I was riding along quite happily, and the main bottom end seal let go and had oil going everywhere, and the bike was revving very hard, so I just had to stop.
How were you doing up until the time the seal went out?
Fine. I was feeling good. The bike was going well. I was picking up places quite happily and not having any problems at all.
At the end of the day, everyone who visits this part of the world can see why they call it the Red Centre. The safari is approaching the halfway mark. Of the 70 motorcyclists who started the event in Sydney last week, 27 have already retired. In the auto class, 7 of the 40 starters are out. Even harsher conditions are predicted going through the centre and top end before the field arrives in Darwin on Sunday.
girl?
Yes.
How about the 2 girls already left?
Yes.
Oh, I was just lucky, I think. My partner, my boyfriend, is with me all the time, and we go slowly, and everybody tell me that it's snail race. But I try to stay on my pace, not to hurt myself, not to hurt the motorcycle, and I just try to enjoy whole section.
So you enjoy it?
Yes, but very, very hard. I'm very tired, but still I'm ready to go now.
Malcolm, you're in second place this morning. How did it go today?
Oh, pretty good, yeah. First section was pretty fast, and the second one. And then the third one we done here was a bit of the old Think desert race track, so it was pretty rough. I think the Think was only a couple of months ago, 3 months ago. Pretty proud up on the bike scene.
So how did you maintain second place?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. There's no one past me, but you're hard to say until later, until the times come in. Some of the other blokes might have done better times behind me.
Well, great.
Hello, Jeff. How's it going?
I don't know. How you tell us?
No, it's good. Good day.
Jeff, you've been on the bike for 11 and a half hours. How was it out there today?
Dusty and hot, actually. But it was very rough and rugged. A lot of sand dunes today we had to go over. But it was good. It was good fun.
You started out in ninth this morning and your third bike in. What do you think that did for your time?
I was running fourth overall and I passed the third place getter, but I don't think I put enough time to pull myself up, but at least I'm improving.
Good. Bob Melvin, you've got a broken light. What happened?
Just a rock from another bike on a transport.
Came back and got you?
Yeah.
Well, see, you're a little over 11 hours today, 11 and a half hours. What are you, a little tired?
Yeah, that's probably the tiredest I've pulled up today.
Everybody's been saying there was a lot of sand. How did it treat you?
Yeah, it took a little bit to get a technique for it. These things are a bit heavy for it. They bag a bit in the whoops. I've sort of done probably 30% more Ks than I should have just crossing them.
Getting back and forth.
Yep, just chasing the high spots.
So no other problems with that with the bike or you? And
No, it's wore out some back brake pads, but and all the relays vibrated out of their sockets, so I had to put some new relays in.
Well, thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. Good luck to you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
Will you have a chat with
Thanks,
these
Gary.
guys?
G'day, mate.
Gary.
Yeah.
Gary Day on 68. Started out 9th overall this morning, and you've come in, looks like 6th. How did the 11 and a half hours treat you today?
Good, no worries.
No problem.
A lot better than some of the Japanese that I passed on the way, yeah.
Oh, are they all stuck in the sand?
Yeah, very slow.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Good day, actually.
No problems with the bikes or you or nothing?
Bit of trouble with the bike. Won't go any more than 120 kilometres an hour, which is a bit of a problem because there's a few sections there you could have been sort of 140 sort of thing, but didn't matter. I still got past a heap of blokes, so it was going good enough anyway. Done the job.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, it was rough. There's a lot of whoops in where the Think track runs, but I like that. It was good.
Are they real sharp, like a recent rain's gone through?
No, they just gradual ones. Out of one, just jumping from one to the other sort of thing, for kilometres on end sort of thing, about 50 kilometres an hour up and down, but don't mind. I'd rather sand the rocks. It doesn't hurt as much when you come off.
Yeah.
The rocks are pretty hard, the sand's fairly soft. So.
You didn't come off today, though.
I haven't come off yet.
No.
No. First thing is don't fall off.
Don't fall off.
That's what I always try hard not to do.
So what are you going to try and do to get the bike to go a bit faster?
Have a look tonight anyway.
Tonight, see
We'll
what you can do.
see what we can do. If we can't, doesn't matter. It's going good enough anyway.
Yeah.
Any faster, we'll probably fall off.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
on you.
Thanks, Gary.
Right up. No worries.
Ken Ijuin, bike number 84. You're the first Japanese rider today. Everything go good?
Yeah.
Everything okay? Lots of sand. Look like you're very tired.
Yes. Very, very hard wrong yesterday. Very
Well,
tired.
good. You came in 10th. 10th overall today.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Looks like you need some sleep.
Yes.
It was tough, yeah, sure. Yeah, it was. I mean, but probably the worst part was going down through the creek, and then they had all these whoop-de-doos like this. I tell you what, I think Bob Carpenter's into arm strengthening exercises. Mate, yeah, it was hard. Oh, yeah, most of that was hard, yeah, sure.
So you've been on for almost 12 hours now. You ready to get some sleep?
No, probably have to go and have a yarn to someone, eh?
Well, I might be there later.
Good one.
Thanks, Glenn.
All right, mate, no worries.
Okay.
Brilliant. Alan, how are things going with you today?
Yeah, pretty good. I have probably had the best day that I've had so far, except the course was a little difficult. But biggest problem I had was I kicked the fuel hose off and started to use my boot as a fuel tank. So that wasn't very good.
How did the bike work in the whoopties and
It didn't. Not at all. It was hopeless. I might as well just have jumped off it, I think. But it was just too big and heavy, and you tried to go fast and it just crashed in the holes, and if you tried to go slow, you were doing this. So it was just one of those things.
Pick the medium speed and try to stay there.
Yeah, just hang on real tight and try to get through to the other end.
Well, thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
What about the along the track where it was very, they call them whoop-de-doos?
It's like a motocross track. So if you think right and handle the bike right, it's no problem. It's very tiring, or what you call it.
Right.
Yeah, it's very hard for your body, but if you know how to do it, it's good.
So you didn't have any problems with the sand that everybody else has been complaining about?
No, I've had a ball.
Yeah. You like the whoop-de-doos and all the,
That's
fun
sweet.
stuff?
That's sweet. Yep. No, I just had a lovely day.
Like a carnival ride, huh?
Yeah, especially the last section. It was lovely and fast. Suited us right to a T.
How do you feel you've done overall today? Since it was a good.
We would have dropped a couple of spots, but just had an easy day and maybe rested up a bit, and because we're not quite halfway yet.
Right. Yeah,
so
tomorrow afternoon you will be, but that's tomorrow.
it. So there's a long way to go yet.
Kate and David, how was your sandy and whoop-de-doo day today?
I think I'm still going up and down on the whoop-de-doos, but we had a good run, so hopefully we've pulled out a bit of time on some of the guys behind us. And the car's going well, so we're pretty happy with the day.
No brake problems today?
No, they just nose them into the sand.
Good day today, good run.
Well, that's great.
All right.